Hi guys, Eric the Human here, and I am back with another pack opening video. And I just smacked my mic stand, which is always good. Real lovely sound for all of you. We're doing Throne of Eldraine today, and basically what that means is this is a very powerful set where I believe like 7 or 8 cards have been banned from it because they're just busted. The whole mechanic is the adventure set, or adventure mechanic, where you can cast a spell that's the adventure side, and then it exiles the card, and then you can cast it for the creature side as well later on. But if you cast it as a creature spell, it just becomes a creature spell. You can't cast the adventure side. It's pretty interesting. Truth be told, this is the set that I thought was not fun and made me stop playing Magic Arena until Ikoria came out, I think. So I missed Eldraine and then Theros, and then I came in super late on Ikoria just to get the Godzilla alternate art like things. That was basically it. Played for a little bit and then stopped. But Zendikar kind of got me back into it. Things are kind of busted on Arena right now, and I keep leaning forward because my mic is really low. So hopefully that sounds better. But yeah, I know a lot about this set now just from playing. Basically, if you have more Throne of Eldraine cards in your deck than your opponent, you win because it's a really, really powerful set. So let's see what happens. I'm going to try to make this video quicker. I'm not going to go over commons, and I might go over good uncommons that I know are good, but we're just going to get right into the rares. Basically, I'm going to try to get this video around 30 to 45 minutes, but we'll see. If you enjoy the video, let me know. I would love to know what you liked about it. Leave a like because that does help me pop up in the algorithm. Subscribe if you want more. Yesterday was my birthday and we passed 100 subscribers, and it was really, really cool, and I'm super pumped about it. Next goal would be 200, 250, something like that, I guess. But yeah, share the video around. Let people know what I'm doing over here and that it's fun and chill, and it's a nice break from the stressors of everyday life. So yeah. Also, shout out to the people in my family and my friends that got me booster packs, or booster boxes and fat packs, because that means I have more stuff to open for you guys, which is good, and that will be coming soon. So let's get into this. All right, here we go. Also, word to the wise for people who order these online. There's a lot of damage on this box, so I'm very, very concerned. Luckily, this is the 2 boxes or the 3 boxes actually that I've received so far for my birthday. I think I'm getting a couple more. All were in perfect condition, ordered online. This one that I ordered for myself is very beat up, and I'm not super happy about it. I'm not a card collector per se, but say I got a couple cards. Like, this was basically paid for by selling my my Allosaurus Shepherd. So hopefully these aren't too damaged, because otherwise I'm going to be real upset. Let's get these all out. I've literally never seen a Throne of Eldraine pack, so this will be interesting. Anything? Looks like some got some scuffage, but for the most part I use packs, or I use cards for cube and stuff, so I'm not super concerned. But let's start out with number 1. Make sure we go through it super quickly. All right, doot. Smitten Swordmaster, not bad. Doot. Okay, Overwhelmed Apprentice. Venerable Knight, good for a night deck. Happy to have it. Burning Yard Trainer. Never seen this card before. That mana cost is immense. And Sundering Stroke. It's a 7 mana. Make sure you guys can see that. 7 mana. Sorcery, 6 generic, and a red for sorcery. It deals 7 damage, divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. If at least 7 red mana was spent to cast this spell, instead, Sundering Stroke deals 7 damage to each of those permanents and or players. That could be interesting for Commander, but that's about it. Land and useless add. Okay. Got the commons. Commons should probably go up top since they're going to be the most of. And the rare. Put that over there. And the land. Okay. Just need to cut that out. I was trying to mess with my camera, as I always do. Man, these packs are opening so nice compared to my last. What did I open last? The Zendikar set booster, which I have another one of. I got as a gift, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, those things did not open very well. Lonesome Unicorn. What's the last unicorn? Rimrock Knight. Good night card deck. Curious Pair. Bacon to a Pie. Yeah. Glass Casket. Pretty good removal, I would say. Sir Alan. Lion's Claw. Edgewall Innkeeper. Absolutely great card for adventure decks. Whenever you cast a creature spell that has an adventure, draw a card. Just get buttload of value. And Farborough Elder. I believe that is a hit from what I saw on Dawnglare. I think it's like $2. I could be wrong. You'll know right now. It is 3 mana for a 1 generic, 1 green, and 1 white. It's a 0/0 Treefolk Druid. It's got Vigilance, and it enters, or it gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. Okay. And tap. It's got an activated ability. Tap for each color among permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that color. That could be very good. I could see why that is worth some money. And on an adventure, after an adventure resolves, you can place the exile card here. Oh, okay, so it's the adventure. It's the Adventure Zone, some might say. If you haven't listened to the Adventure Zone podcast, go do that. All right. No. The first one that has been hard for me. All right. Moving on. Yeah. Didn't say please. Love the art. Nope. 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 Nothing. Ooh. Okay. Elite Headhunter. I believe I remember seeing this card, but nothing coming of it, really. The art is beautiful, though. Foulmire Knight. Good 1-drop Death Touch. And it's also got the adventure side, which is always good. Bog Naughty. All right. Worthy Knight. Sorry. Venerable Knight was earlier. I'm getting all the Knight cards. It's good. Worthy Knight is a 2 mana, 1 generic, and a white for a 2/2 human knight. And whenever you cast a night spell, create a 1/1 white human creature token. It's a very good card. Lots of value, must say. And I accidentally almost put all of my uncommons in the common pile. Good card. Another adventure. And a land. Cool. Moving on. So far, I'm pretty happy with the Worthy Knight pull, the best. That's been the best card so far. Wishful Merfolk. Okay. Opt, always take an Opt. Opt is good. Forbidden Fruit. Gingerbread Cabin. Yeah. Giant Opportunity. Wandering Mare. This is another good adventure. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed this one. Giant Opportunity. It's it's nothing. That's what that is. Wandering Mare is good for an adventure deck as well. It's a horse that it's a 3/3, and whenever you cast an adventure spell or cast a creature spell that has an adventure, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's good stuff. And Cauldron of Eternity. I believe this is a hit. I could be wrong. I know at least the extended art one is a hit. And it's a mythic, so that's always cool. It is 12 mana, 10 generic, and 2 black for a legendary artifact. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. And whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. Oh, that's pretty good. And then it's got an activated ability of 3 mana, 2 generic, 1 black, and you tap. Pay 2 life, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. That's pretty good. Ooh, nice. Foil Castle Embereth. That's super dope. This is one of the castle lands in this set that basically you have to have they come in tapped unless you control like a mountain, forest, whatever. This is a good one. So it taps for red mana. And it's got an activated ability of 3 mana, 1 generic and 2 red, and tap. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Completely blow games out. It's very good stuff. Okay, that's a big pull. I'm pretty sure that's a hit. if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not positive. I will double check really quick. Oh, wow. Yeah. The knight that I pulled earlier, the extended art, was $7. The regular one, I think, is $2. And Embereth, Castle Embereth, where are you? Yeah, $3 actually for the knight. Let's see. Castle Embereth extended art is $4. I would assume it's $1 less for the regular one. No. It's not a hit, but it's foil, so I'm assuming it's probably worth something. Who knows? All right, moving on. Sorry I hit my mic. I do that a lot. If you see my setup, you would understand why I hit my mic so often. Oh my, no. This is always so embarrassing. All right. You'd think I'd be good at opening packs by now, but nope. Oh, this is cute. Sloth Chunk and all that stuff. All right. Yeah. Queen of Ice. It's Elsa. It's good stuff. Halberd, Foreboding, Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah. Wicked Guardian. Okay. Animating Fairy. Okay. It's the blue witch from Pinocchio. Sir Farron, the hedge hammer. Yeah. Mono green stompy, right? Yep. That's good stuff. Oh, Grumgully the Generous. Yes, I love this card. I personally love Gruul quite a bit. So Grumgully, that makes me happy. I'll read him off because I like him. He's 3 mana, 1 generic, and a red and a green for a 3/3 Goblin Shaman. Each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. He's the Shroom Boy. I love him. He's super gross looking, but I love him. Ooh, nice. Alternate art Giant Killer. I love the alternate art Eldraine cards. They look like storybooks, and they're beautiful. And I think... No, okay. Giant Killer is 1 mana for... 1 white mana for a human peasant. It's a 1/2. Sorry, you can't see that. It's got an activated ability of 2 mana, 1 white, and 1 generic. Tap target creature. And then it's Adventure, which is an instant. It's a 3 mana destroy target creature with power 4 or less. So, to quickly explain, if you pay this, you get this. But you can also pay the adventure side right here, which is this cost, and you get this. And then after you pay this, this goes into what we saw, the adventure zone right here. And then you can pay to cast the creature side. So it's a lot of value. It's good stuff. Food. I hope what I really want is a Murderous Rider alternate art. I think that would make me very happy because that card looks so cool. Okay. Moving Keep. Dope art. Flutterfox. I'll put that in the give to Nina pile. Ginger Brute, good card. Lockthorn Paladin. Okay. Embereth Shieldbreaker. Joust. Inspiring Veteran. Oh man, they're giving me the whole Knights like commander deck. I'm gonna have one by the end of this, I bet. This is a good card. So it's 2 mana, 1 red, 1 white for a 2/2 human knight, and other knights you control get +1/+1. That's good. That's very, very good. It's a great card. Ooh, Escape to the Wilds. Pretty sure this just got banned. But hey, it's still a good card. It's 5 mana, 3 generic, 1 red, 1 green. For a sorcery, exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may play cards exiled this way until the end of your next turn. You may play an additional land this turn. It's really good. And a foil Merfolk Secret Keeper. Love the art. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's my land. Put the foils in their spot. And the dwarf token. Okay. We're moving along at a pretty decent click, I would say. If you guys enjoy these shorter videos, let me know, because then I'll do more of them like this. All right, Rimrock Knight, outflank. Yep. I love. We'll stop and look at this art. I love the Witch's Cottage art. It doesn't feel creepy. It feels like very peaceful. All right, moving on. Keep it going. Rally for the Throne. Okay. Frogify. You turn something into a 1/1 frog. It's good. Ooh, Savvy Hunter. That's a good card. Good for the food deck. And Hushbringer. This is a great card. 2 mana, 1 white, 1 generic for a 1/2 fairy. It's got flying and lifelink. And creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. This just shuts down certain decks. It's very, very good. And a swamp. And an add card. I don't even know where that landed. I just threw it behind me. All right. Merchant of the Veil. Youthful Knight. Queen of Ice. Ogre Errant. Turnful Tree Smitten Sword. Training Dummy. Or Jousting Dummy. Always funny. All right. Mystical Dispute. Sir Eleonora the Discerning. Mad Ratter. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create 2 1/1 black rat creature tokens. Interesting. I've never seen this card before in my life. Absolutely Bone Crusher Giant. Yes. Possibly the best card. No, it's not the best. It's one of the best. If you play red, you have to play this card. It's too good. It is the creature side is a 3 mana, 2 generic, and a red for a 4/3 giant. And whenever it's got a ability of whenever Bone Crusher Giant becomes the target of a spell, Bone Crusher Giant deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. Which means even if you give it like a buffing spell, it'll do 2 damage to you. But it's got an instant tacked onto it for 2 mana, 1 red, 1 generic, and it's an instant. Damage can't be prevented this turn, and it deals 2 damage to any target. It's shock with a body. It's so good. It's so good. Like, unnecessarily good. And it's going in my cube. Because it has to. Oh, nice. My fiance's wedding shoes. I'm going to definitely give this to her. Oh, that cow. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. This might go on my cat deck. I'm going to build a, Ren Siri, black cat and dog deck for EDH, also known as Commander. Flaxen Intruder. This is, Little Red Riding Hood or whatever. I don't remember. This is Pinocchio. Witch's Oven. Okay, we'll read this real quick. Looks like I have a foil too. Witch's Oven was part of a combo with the Cauldron's Familiar, basically, that you put this in, you can tap it, sacrifice a creature, create a food token. If that sacrificed creature's toughness was 4 or greater, create 2 food tokens instead. That's less of an issue, but basically, Cauldron's Familiar, you would sacrifice it with this, and then you could sacrifice the food and then immediately gets the card back, and when Cauldron's Familiar enters the battlefield or dies, I forget which one, it deals 1 damage to you. Super annoying. Oh, nice. Lovestruck Beast. One of the good adventure cards as well. So, Lovestruck Beast is obviously Beauty and the Beast. Belle is over here. For its creature side, it's 3 mana. It's 2 generic and a green for a 5/5. So that's a 3 mana 5/5. That's nuts. But it cannot attack unless you control a 1/1 creature. But its adventure side is Heart's Desire for 1 green mana, create a 1/1 white human creature token. So you cast this and then cast that. But what's really good is when you have Edgewall Innkeeper is a 1/1. So you play that ahead of time, and then you can play this and attack freely. Ooh, another card that got banned. Lucky Clover, the bane of like most people's existence once Omnath got banned. Then Lucky Clover got banned. It's 2 mana for an artifact. Whenever you cast an adventure instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. This thing is so cheap and does so much that it was just stupid to play against and not fun. Not fun at all. I hated that card. I'm so happy it got banned. How are we doing on time? Nice. We're crushing it. We'll see if we get it to 45 minutes, but I like to talk and engage with you guys a little bit, so that probably won't happen. All right. Oh, no. Run, little boars. Okay. Keep it moving. Oakheim Ranger. Haven't seen this card before. Shambling Suit. What? Let me look at that closer. That's terrifying. That's really scary looking. Like, can you imagine that coming after you? You're just done. There it is. Hey, Cauldron Familiar. Look at that. I have the combo now in my possession. Yeah, so it's 1 black mana for a 1/1 cat. And when it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Then sacrifice food, return Cauldron Familiar from your graveyard to the battlefield. Super simple combo. Super good. Oh, Fae of Wishes. Nice. Creature side is 2 mana, 1 generic, 1 blue for a 1/4 fairy wizard with flying. It's got an activated ability of its mana cost and discard 2 cards. Return Fae of Wishes to its owner's hand. Then its adventure side is 4 mana, 3 generic and 1 blue for a sorcery. You may choose a non-creature card you own from outside of the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Basically, when you run a card like this in your deck, you run your sideboard with a bunch of really powerful cards that are situational, and then you pick the perfect one for each situation. It's a good card. And a foil for Foreboding Fruit. I've noticed all the lands have like these little, like if it's dark, they have these little lights. And I wonder what the deal is behind that. Hey, look, it's the human for Lovestruck Beast. So this is supposed to be Belle and some chickens and roosters. No. So it's just easier to open, yeah, from the bottom, I guess. I've had most of my luck opening from the bottom. Okay. They'll want some unicorn again. No, poor piggies. This is not going to turn out well. It's asleep for now, but that is still a dragon in your town. Lockthwain Gargoyle trapped in the tower. I love this fling art. It makes me happy. Spinning Wheel, another card I've never seen in my life. Wandering Mare, we went over. Beanstalk Giant is a good card, good adventure card. So, Beanstalk Giant's creature side is 7 mana, 6 generic, and a green for a star giant. Beanstalk Giant's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. So this is a very good late game card. It's got a sorcery attached to it, though, that is 3 mana, 2 generic, and a green for search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. It helps itself ramp into itself, which is good. Whoa. I've never seen this card before. Harmonious Archon is a 6 mana, 4 generic, 2 white for a 4/5 Archon. It has flying, and non-Archon creatures have base power and toughness 3 and a 3/3. When Harmonious Archon enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens, which basically means you create 2 3/3 white human creature tokens as long as this thing is alive. Holy crap. That art is really, really beautiful. Sorry, I hit my mic again. Archons are cool, man. I have no idea what the lore is behind these dudes, like Archons, but they're awesome. And a forest. See, there's the light again. Whenever it's dark, there's that light. Oh, that was kind of deep. All right. You guys like that trash sound? That crinkle clinkle? Shining armor, run away together. Okay. The Trebuchet. Whoa, nice. This is Goldilocks. That's who she is. I forgot about Goldilocks. This is a cool, very cool alternate art Goldilocks card, basically. Very cool. Claim the Firstborn. Annoying card. That gain control of target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less for 1 red mana until end of turn. It gains haste until end of turn. Untap that creature too. Oh, nice. This will be fun. Improbable Alliance. It's a enchantment for a 2 mana enchantment, 1 red, 1 blue. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. And if you don't know, blue and red like drawing cards. Oh, yes. Big green daddy. Feasting Troll King. He is a 6 mana, 2 generic, and 4 green for a 7/6 Troll Noble. He's non-legendary too, so you can have multiple of these on the battlefield. It's got Vigilance and Trample. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, create 3 food tokens. Sacrifice 3 food tokens. Return Feasting Troll King from the graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability only during your turn. Absolutely bonkers. This is like one of the more fun cards to play with right now, and I'm happy to have it on in my possession because that'll be fun. Alrighty, on to the second stack here. We got our second 7 dwarf right here. All right. Keep it moving. Shepherd of the Flock. Okay. I don't know anything about this card really, so it's just a 3/1 for, yeah. Mysterious Pathlighter. Ah, Sir Conrad. Okay, Sir Conrad is a legendary creature. He's 5 mana, 3 generic, and 2 black for a 5/4 human knight. Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Sir Conrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent. He's got an activated ability of 2 mana, 1 generic, 1 black. Each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. It's a good card. Oh, nice. The Royal Scions, Planeswalker. Very cool. The Royal Scions are 3 mana, 1 generic, 1 blue, 1 red for a 5 loyalty Planeswalker, Will and Rowan. Their +1 is draw a card, then discard a card. Their second +1 is target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until end of turn. And their -8 is draw 4 cards. When you do, the Royal Scions deal damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. It's good stuff. And an island and a wolf. That's Garrick's wolf. All right. So far, it doesn't seem like any of these cards are damaged, but we shall see. Maybe I missed some. Shining Armor. Moving on. Give me the goods. Give me the good stuff. Dwarven Mine. All right. Resolute Rider. Yeah, that'll be decent. Tournament Grounds. Nice. Going straight into that Knights deck. Tournament Grounds is a land. It taps for generic, or you can tap it for red, white, or black. Spend this mana only to cast a knight or equipment spell. Very cool. Matt Ratter. Witch's Vengeance. That is a 3 mana, 1 generic, and 2 black for a sorcery. Create creatures of the creature type of your choice get -3/-3 until end of turn. That's a major sideboard card. That's about it. That's all I can think. Man, can they stop giving me this? I only need 2 of them. I need 1 for me and 1 for my friend that doesn't have one. That's it. Besides that, what else would I need that for? All right. Another Crystal Slipper. Oh, did I? Okay, cool. Covetous Urge. Oh, that man's casting. He's a. What's it called? Oh man. He's a rogue, and I cannot. I literally play this. Why can I not remember what this rogue is called. It's oh my god. Do I have to look this up? Is it really going to eat at me that hard? Arcane Trickster. Thank you, me, brain. He's casting his mage hand, even though it should be invisible if you're an Arcane Trickster. So this guy's either not an Arcane Trickster or a really bad Arcane Trickster. Okay, Covetous Urge is a 4 mana with hybrid blue or black mana for each one. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color cast this spell to cast that spell. That's pretty good. Epic Downfall. Turn into a pumpkin. I love this one. It's removal, kind of, except you just turn him into a pumpkin. Oh, nice. Wicked Wolf. We're going big mono green deck here with the Feasting Troll King. All right, we got 4 mana, 2 generic, and 2 green for a 3/3 wolf. When Wicked Wolf enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Sacrifice a food, put a +1/+1 counter on Wicked Wolf. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Very good. Oh, wow. Wow. That's beautiful. I love that. I love when swamps aren't just like, oh, it's black and dreary. I like when there's a little bit of light. It's good stuff. All right. Dude. Oh, yes. River Turtle. Let's go. Throw the possibility. That's a good card. Epic Downfall we already talked about. I'm going to move my water a little bit. It's getting in the way of me putting my commons in place. Epic Downfall, Cauldron's Gift, Sir Alan Lionsclaw. Yes! Okay. It's not the alt art one, but it is dope, and it's a good card. Murderous Rider is a 3 mana, 1 generic, 2 black for a 2/3 zombie knight. That's its creature side. It's got lifelink, and when it dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. So it just keeps coming back, which is good. It also has the same mana cost for an instant, its adventure side, and destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life. So what's very cool about this card is you do this, obviously, kill something, boom, lose 2 life, whatever. Then you cast it, and it's got lifelink, which is good, and so when it attacks, even if it dies, you get that life that you lost back. Then if it dies, it goes onto the bottom of your library. So when you draw it again, you can cast the instant again. It's a good card. It's a very, very good card. Moving on, though. You guys want me to open the packs closer to the mic so you guys can hear the crinkles? Okay. That's a griffin? I guess it's a griffin. Okay. Red Cap Raiders. I love all goblin art. Yeah, Enchanted Carriage. We got the pumpkin from Cinderella. Ooh, there's another Archon. What do you got? You got protection from white. Okay. And they can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless their controller pays 1 for each of those creatures. Oh, that's like a card I have. Nice. Lock Dragon. Whoa. That thing's gnarly looking. I like it, though. Always love hybrid stuff. Stormfist Crusader. Okay. It's 2 mana, 1 black, 1 red for a 2/2 human knight. It has menace. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life. And we got a 7 Dwarfs foil. Cool, cool. Ooh, another 7 Dwarfs. I'm going to have at least 7 of these by the end of the game. Or the end of the game. By the end of this video. Fairy Guide Mother. It's a good card. Okay. Steel Claw Lance. Interesting looking lance you got there, bud. Thunderous Snapper. That's a Turtle Hydra. Super scary looking. Fairy Vandal. It's okay. It's got flash. Charming Prince. Oh, yes. Love this card. This is in my Garuda historic deck. Charming Prince is 2 mana, 1 white, and 1 generic for a 2/2 human noble. And when Charming Prince enters the battlefield, choose 1, scry 2, which is look at the top 2 cards of your library and put them in any order or put them at the bottom of your library. You gain 3 life, exile another target creature you own, return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of your next end step. This basically helps you like abuse enter the battlefield triggers. Love this card. And another ad. Okay. We're doing okay. I was honestly mostly excited about this, opening this because it has good cards in it and stuff that'll be fun for me to put into the cube. At least that was my my idea. Wow. That's really pretty art. Once and future. I love the kid and his dog looking at himself probably in the future in cloud form. Righteousness. Heraldic Banner. That's a good card. Okay, 1 second. Keep getting phone calls. Whenever I record videos, I get phone calls. It's very frustrating. Okay. Heraldic Banner is 3 generic mana for an artifact. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Creatures you control of the chosen color get +1/+0. And it's got tap, add 1 mana of the chosen color. It's good stuff. I like this card. Yes. I like this card even more. Stonecoil Serpent is a X. It's got a converted mana cost of X, and it's a 0/0. It's an artifact creature snake. It's got reach, trample, protection from multicolored. Stonecoil Serpent enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. It's just a really useful card, and especially for what's it called? Ugin, who just like obliterates colored cards. This guy is amazing. And a foil mountain. Ooh, look at the foiling down here. That's really cool. I like the foiling down there more than I like up here. And another mountain. I'll keep that with the mountain. Okay. Before I get onto this, I'm going to check to see who called me. No one of importance called me just now. All right. Okay. Any damage on any of these cards? No. Okay. I hope everybody out there is doing pretty good. I like this golden egg art a lot. I've been doing pretty good, if you guys wanted to know. I've been pretty happy, especially knowing I have all these packs to open up. It's been very nice. And I actually got a... Ooh, I'll pause for a second. All That Glitters is really cool in a enchantment deck. So it's 2 mana, 1 generic, 1 white for a enchantment aura. And you enchant a creature. Enchanting creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So you put this on like a ginger brute who can go unblockable, and it's very good. Another giant killer, very nice. This is a regular giant killer. I kind of like this art better, but the whole like cool border of the alt art one is cooler to me. Whoa! Speaking of the cool border, animating fairy. This is the blue fairy from Pinocchio. This is beautiful. It's foil too. Very nice. But what I was saying was I actually won a pretty big auction for like $500 worth of booster boxes and stuff for a lot less than that. So hopefully they don't come too damaged and I get a bunch of cool stuff to open up. This art for this witch is crazy. It's got a bunch of baby hands. It's okay. Oh, nice. Going the Mirror Rogues deck. Drown in the Lock was a basically useless card for a while, and now it's not. But yeah, so I'm gonna go over it because it's very good now. It's 2 mana, 1 blue, 1 black for an instant. It's got choose 1. Counter target spell with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. Or destroy target creature with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. With the Rogues deck, this is quite good. Into the story. Trail of Crumbs. And yeah, Ironcrag Feet. I think that's like $2. I like this card a lot. Okay. It's 4 mana. 1 generic, 3 red for a sorcery. You add 7 red mana. You can cast only 1 more spell this turn. That can be pretty bonkers. So it's a very good card. I think it's used to cast like Ugin, who's like 8 mana. So you just cast it on. You cast Ironcrag Feet on turn 5. And you have 1 mana left open, and then you have the 7 floating mana, and you cast Ugin on turn 5, which is stupid, but it is what it is. Okay, Reaper of the Night, beautiful art. Whew. That's beautiful and scary. Dwarven Mine, okay, Golden Egg. Whoa. Whoa. I wish this was foil, but this is insane looking. I love this. I want to make sure that's not a... No, okay, that's a common. This is uncommon. This is dope. Embereth Shieldbreaker for 2 mana. I'm going to read it just because it looks cool. 2 mana, 1 generic, 1 red for a 2/1 human knight. And it's got Adventure Side is 1 red mana for a sorcery, destroy target artifact. Whew, that's beautiful. Deathless Knight. Sir Conrad again. And Fires of Adventure, another banned card. 4 mana, 3 generic, and a red for an enchantment. You can cast spells only during your turn, and you can cast no more than 2 spells each turn. Okay. But you may cast spells with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control without paying their mana cost. So what this does is you get this out there, and say you have 5 mana or 5 lands, you can cast 2 5-mana things without spending any mana, basically. And that's nuts. Also, if you play a tapped land, since you're not tapping, you're not spending any mana, they come in and basically now, if you have 4 lands and 1 tap land and it comes in tapped, you can still cast 5 mana thing. It's nuts. Hey, my boy Grumgully. Foil. He's got shiny shrooms. I love this guy. He makes me really happy. I love Grumgully. It's just fun to say Grumgully too. All right, we're over halfway done already. How are we doing on time? Ooh. I think there will be some stuff cut out, so hopefully I get under the time limit that I wanted, but I don't think we're gonna make it. Okay. Oh my God. That's a wolf. Yep. All right. Ooh, Hypnotic Sprite. That's beautiful. I love the alternate art. We have another foil in this pack. Oh, Bone Crusher Giant. Alternate art. Beautiful. Love it. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure that's a hit. And Lash of Thorns. Foil. Very cool. Very cool. Last card of stack 2. All right. Just gonna sprint through these as quickly as possible. Okay. Clockwork Servant. I've literally never seen this card before, so. Revenge of Ravens is pretty good. It's an anti-card for certain things. Did I put Grumgully in? I did. I put foil Grumgully with the normal uncommons. Ugh. Almost bent a card just by trying to catch it. That would have been awful and unfortunate. Grumgully gets to go on the foils because he's cool. Into the story and Mirror Maid. Okay, so this is an EDH deck card for sure. Mirror Maid is 3 mana, 1 generic, 2 blue for an enchantment. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of an artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. There's a lot of really powerful artifacts and enchantments in EDH, so it makes sense. Now they're blue. Okay. Always open up from the bottom because that works properly. It's so tiny. Okay. Giant Opportunity. Oakheim Ranger, Lock Dragon. Doom Foretold. Yes. I love Doom Foretold. The art is awesome. And then just overall the card is very cool. 4 mana. 2 generic, 1 white, 1 black for an enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card. They lose 2 life. You draw a card, and you gain 2 life. You create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Then you sacrifice Doom Foretold. It's very cool. And an island. Okay, open from the bottom. Now we hear. It's the second video with a Drake reference in it. And I don't even listen to Drake. What's wrong with me? All right. Ginger Brute. Right? Ginger Brute has the... Yeah, okay. Can't be blocked by creatures except with creatures with haste. Skullknocker Ogre. Never seen this card before in my life. Marrowleaf Pixie. Oh, interesting. Surfarin and Oathsworn Knight. All right. So, for all those Monty Python fans out there, this is your card. Oathsworn Knight is a 3 mana, 1 generic, 2 black for a 0/0 human knight. Oathsworn Knight enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it, which is good. It's a 4 mana, or it's a 3 mana 4/4. Oathsworn Knight attacks each combat if able. If damage would be dealt to Oathsworn Knight while it has a +1/+1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove a +1/+1 counter from it. This is the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's very funny. And a forest. Very cool. My gosh. Never oh, this is a badly put together pack. It just kept ripping. But hey, I'm pretty happy there hasn't been any noticeable damage that I've been able to see from how beat up the box was, so that's cool. Glass Casket, always good removal. Red Cap Melee. Kenrith's Transformation. That's the king of Eldraine. He got turned into a elk. Castle Ardenvale, nice. This is another one of the castles. It's a land. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a plains. You tap it for 1 white mana, and it also has an activated ability of pay 2 generic and 2 white, and tap it, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Very similar to I forget. It's a white like transformation land from Ixalan, I think. Legion's Landing, that's what it is. And it turns into something else like Legion's Bastion or Stronghold, but it basically creates white human or 1/1 vampire creatures with lifelink. This basically keeps you in when you need to completely chump block every turn while you're trying to draw good cards. Add. See, why don't they all open like that, huh? I don't get it. All right. Fortifying Provisions. Yeah. Gingerbread Cabin. I don't think that's smart to build your house out of gingerbread. It'll just fall apart. Ooh, nice. Keeper of Fables. This will go on the cat deck for sure. Cat and dog deck, I should say. Yeah, that's really good for another Savvy Hunter. And Emery, Lurker of the Lock. I think that's a hit. Emery, Lurker of the Lock is 3 mana, 2 generic, and a white, or I always mix up white and blue for whatever reason. It's 2 generic and a blue for a 1/2 Merfolk Wizard. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. When Emery, Lurker, or Lock enters the battlefield, you put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. It's got activated ability of tap, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. Yeah, definitely a EDH commander card, because that's very good to just be able to get your artifacts back from the graveyard like that. Oh no, both ways weren't working properly. All right, we're almost done. Youthful Knight, Opt, Thrill of Possibility. Keep it moving. We got this. Ooh, Shine Chaser. Never heard of this card. Vigilance, it's control an artifact. Oh, cool. That'd be pretty good in a artifacts deck. Okay, another Archon. And Linden, the Steadfast Queen. That's 3 white mana for a 3/3 human noble with vigilance. And whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Pretty good. I'll be streaming soon, by the way, if you've made it this far. I'll be streaming soon. I have some lesser important, like, less risk, I should say, not lesser important there, because I can get any card from anything. That will be good for, that felt weird, for testing out opening packs, because I would like to do this and like interact with you guys while I'm doing it, so I can go over stuff. Whoa, she looks really cool. I've never seen her before. Sirkara the Bold is whenever Sirkara the Bold or an instant or sorcery spell you control deals damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. This is cool. I like this card. This is very cool. But yeah, I would like to be able to. Ooh, there's the alternate art of this is beautiful. I want it. Ooh, that's a hit. Great Hinge. Is 9 mana, 7 generic, 2 green for a legendary artifact. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Tap, add 2 green mana, you gain 2 life. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. Amazing. Amazing. What I was saying is I would like to stream and interact with you guys, but you guys need to let me know when the best time for me to stream would be, because I want as many of you there as possible and be able to talk to each other and interact and build a community, you know, because that's what we're here for, is to build a fun pack opening, D&D playing, character creating community of a bunch of nerds that are mostly adults watching this stuff. That dude is suplexing a bear. Whoa. That just stopped me in my tracks. That's amazing. I want a play mat of that. That's incredible. I'm going to set that aside. That's incredible. Claim the Firstborn. Okay. Inspiring Veteran. Turn into a pumpkin. And Midnight Clock. I think this card's okay. Midnight Clock is 3 mana, 2 generic, and a blue for an artifact. You tap, you add 1 blue, and you pay its mana cost. Put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. When the 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, shuffle your hand and your graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards, exile Midnight Clock. That's dope. I like that. That's fun. Okay, almost done. We got 4 packs left. Freaking out muscle, man. That makes me laugh so hard. Dude just suplexing a bear. Incredible. Okay. Elite Headhunter, Burning Yard Trainer, Beanstalk Giant, and Castle Vantress. It's like a little mini hit. Another one of the castles. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control an island. It taps for a blue mana, or you can pay 2 generic and 2 blue and tap it to scry for 2. Very good. And a Jousting Dummy foil. I feel like we got a lot of foils. That might just be me, but I think that's a lot of foils. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Mistfork River. Yep. Bacon to a pie. Yeah. Shambling Suit. Terrifying. Cauldron Familiar. Cute little kitty cat. Rampant Smasher. Huh, interesting. Circle of Loyalty. I think this is a hit. I think I saw this. I've never seen this card before, but on Dawnglare, I think I saw it. 4 generic and 2 white for a legendary artifact. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each knight you control. Oh. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. It's got an activated ability of 4 mana. 4 mana, 3 generic, 1 white. Tap, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Oh, this is very good for a knight deck. Holy crap. They're really giving me the cards to make an EDH knight deck. That's for sure. I just need a good commander. I don't know which one I would use because I think I would think that I would use I would want to do Mardu colors, which is black, white, and red. And I forget what my Brawl commander is. I have a knight deck. I'll have to go look at it and see how much that would cost to make a reality. Okay. Animating Fairy, Bognati, Venerable Knight. Fabled Passage, absolutely. This is one of the best. This is the upgraded. I'm sad this is like the only one I've gotten so far. This is an upgraded Evolving Wilds. It's a land, and then you sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Then, if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. Counting this. So if you have 3 lands out there, play this, then sacrifice it, then get your basic land, it untaps. Ooh. Very nice. Foil, Once Upon a Time. This card got banned, if I'm not mistaken. 2 mana, 1 generic, 1 green for an instant. If the spell is the first spell you've cast this game, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your library or into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. It's a very good card. Hey. That's what I think that guy's just saying. 2 packs left, and then I'm going to talk to you guys for a second, and then it'll be over. And you can go about your day or watch one of my other videos if this is the first one you've seen. Or not the first one you've seen. Just keep watching my videos in perpetuity forever because I'll appreciate that. Foulmire Knight. Okay. Mystical Dispute. Fargify. Dance of the Manse. Okay. This is from Sleeping Beauty. This is all the or not Sleeping Beauty. Beauty and the Beast. This is where all the things come to life. It costs X, 1 white and 1 blue for a sorcery. Return up to X target artifacts and or non-aura enchantment cards, each with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. Really cool. Ooh, nice. I'm definitely putting this in my EDH deck for Knights, so I'm excited to have this. This is cool. We just went over this card. I'm glad we just went over this card because otherwise I wouldn't have been as excited. But the art is dope, and it caught my eye. And so here you are, Sir Kara the Bold. Last one. Here we go. Nice and easy open there. Take everything out. Okay. Lucky Clover. Rally for the Throne. Grumgully. Gadwick the Wizened. Okay. Gadwick the Wizened is X and 3 blue mana for a 3/3 legendary creature human wizard. When he enters the battlefield, draw X cards. Whenever you cast a blue spell, tap target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Very good. And a foil outflank. Cool. All right. So we're done there. Let's go over our rares real quick. And if I have any hits that are commons, I'll put them on the final count at the end. So we got Gadwick, the Wizened, Dance of the Manse, Once Upon a Time, Fabled Passage, the Circle of Loyalty, Castle Vantress, Midnight Clock, the Great Hinge, which is definitely a hit, Linden, the Steadfast Queen, Imri, Lurker of the Loch, Castle Ardenvale, Oathsworn Knight, Doom Foretold, Mirror Maid, Alternate Art Bone Crusher Giant, definitely a hit. Fires of Invention, I'm pretty sure, is a hit. Ironcrag Feet is a mini hit. Giant Killer, Stonecoil Serpent, very good card. Charming Prince, very good card. Stormfist Crusader, Murderous Rider, Wicked Wolf, Witch's Vengeance, the Royal Scions, Feasting Troll King, which I'm pretty sure is a hit now, maybe not. Harmonious Archon, which is beautiful. That's about all I can say for it. Fae of Wishes, Lovestruck Beast, Bone Crusher Giant, regular art, Hushbringer, Escape to the Wilds, Giant Killer alternate art, Castle Embreth, Cauldron of Eternity, Worthy Knight, Faeburrow Elder, and Sundering Stroke. Not bad, I don't think. I don't think we hit anything massive enough to where this paid for itself. Oop, did I just shuffle in? I did, didn't I? I shuffled in the best card that we got, obviously, Outmuscle. I don't think this was any craziness. It was good. It gave me a lot of good cards, and I didn't even really look through the commons. So I'm going to definitely be going through those. But as I was saying, I want to start live streaming, but I don't know when. I was thinking like Fridays in the afternoon, maybe like 5-ish, something like that. If that works for you guys that watch my videos, please let me know. If you have a better time to suggest, let me know, because I would like to stream, and I have some stuff that I could try out. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do face cam and card cam, so obviously I'll just do the cards, and I'll be able to talk to you and interact, and then I can take my time going over stuff like my old videos, or my earlier videos, because I want to try to keep these ones short so you guys can watch them and not spend 2 hours sitting and listening to me as much as I like it. But if you did enjoy this video and you made it this far, please leave a like, comment what your favorite card was, whether it be a rare, or if you're the smart person, Outmuscle, because that's the best card I've ever seen in my entire life. And subscribe, please, if I didn't already say that. I feel like I just said that and got distracted by Outmuscle again. But let me know what you think in the comments, how I can improve the channel, what you guys think of, and turn on notifications, because that does help, you know when I post videos and upload them and stream, for instance. And then if things start to snowball more, we're already at 100 subscribers, which is awesome. If things start to snowball a little bit and we have a lot of interaction and people have interest in helping me pay for packs, our booster boxes and stuff like that, then I will continue to find ways for people to do that. And if not, I don't care. I will just open packs, because this is fun and I enjoy and appreciate all of you that watch my videos. So with that, I hope you guys have a great day, and be safe out there, and take a deep breath. Everything is going to be A-okay. See you guys later.